It's a beautiful morning, and I am wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom on this beautiful morning. Today is a good day. I hope you are enjoying life, living your absolute best life. And in this video, we are talking about the universe and the tests that the universe throws at us on our journey. When you are on the spiritual journey, the universe, God, is going to throw many, many, many tests your way. Okay, ever since I woke up back in 2020, when I had my massive spiritual awakening, my life changed. Everything about my life changed. But it's so crazy because at the same time, everything is the same. Right? Everything changes, but we're still human. We're still here in this life, and we still have our same family members. We still have our same surroundings most of the time, and life is the same in a lot of ways. But at the same time, everything changes when you are on the spiritual journey. When you become more and more conscious, everything changes. And it's all happening within. The changes happen within. The way that you see the world is changing. The way that you see life around you is changing. And when these things start to change, we get tested, okay? Our beliefs get tested. Our identity gets tested. Everything gets tested, and we go through struggles. You see, when you start on your spiritual journey, this is when you get tested the most. And it's why chosen ones get tested the most. It's why spiritual people seem to be going through the most hardships, right? The dark night of the soul. When you have your spiritual awakening, you go through the dark night of the soul. Now, what is the dark night of the soul? It's when you are face to face with your shadow. And that is why we get tested on the spiritual journey. When you have a spiritual awakening and your life starts to change, you are facing yourself. You are facing your shadow side that you have been ignoring for years. You are now facing your shadow. You are coming face to face with it. And we have never experienced this before, and this is why life gets so hard. This is why we get tested. But I want to remind you, if you are feeling tested during this time in your life, right now, okay, if you are feeling tested, I want to remind you of your strength. We as humans forget our power. Okay, I forget my power. You forget your power. But we are infinitely powerful beings. We are not just humans. We are the energy, and the energy is infinite. The energy transcends 3D reality. We are so much more powerful than we know. We are capable of so much more than we know. So in order to get through the tests in our life that the universe is throwing at us right now, we must remember our strength. Okay, you have made it through every single hardship in your life up to this point. You have made it through every single hardship in your life up until this point. So who's to say that you will not make it through this difficult time in your life? I'm here to say that you will. You will make it through, and you will become stronger, and you will learn so much about yourself. You see, that's the thing. When we go through these tests, we always end up learning so much. I go through tests. Okay, I'm going through tests right now in my life. I'm not perfect. I'm just like you. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. Okay, I'm still learning. I'm a lifelong learner. That's what I tell myself. I am a lifelong learner. As long as I'm on this planet, okay, there's going to be more to learn. There's going to be more to grow. And every time we go through the most hardships, we go through the most difficulties, we always end up learning. We always end up growing and entering a new phase, a new cycle of life, right? We're in the new moon. It's all about new beginnings, new, fresh starts. So if you have been struggling in life lately, again, I want to remind you of your power. You can get through it, and you have made it through every hardship in your life. And it's time to start a new cycle, a new season. We are entering Sagittarius season, and it's time to get excited. It's time to remember our power, right? The sign of Sagittarius is all about Jupiter. It's all about fire. It's all about adventure and excitement and your spirit, right? This is your power, okay? And I also want to say, if you are going through tests right now in your life, I want to remind you to go easy on yourself, right? I go hard on myself sometimes. I have a Virgo moon, and this Virgo moon part of me is it's a perfectionist, right? It's a perfectionist. It wants everything to be perfect. Very critical. Virgo is a very critical sign. But even if you don't have any Virgo placements, you've probably experienced self-criticism before. You've probably been very hard on yourself before. And I want to say, take it easy on yourself. As humans, we go hard on ourselves, but we are doing so much better than we think. We are doing so much better than we know. We go so hard on ourselves, but we are just doing our best. We are doing our best. The truth is that we are always doing our best. As human beings, we are just doing our best, right? We're not trying to do bad, and we're not trying to just give up and do life mediocrely, right? We are doing our best every single day, and we have to remind ourselves of that. We are doing our best. So you deserve a pat on the back. You deserve a pat on the back because you are doing better than you think. Remind yourself, tell yourself, I am doing better than I think in life. Right now, I am doing better than I think. And that's the truth. That is always the truth that we need to remind ourselves of. Because when we go hard on ourselves, we become guilty. We feel guilty, like, oh, I could be doing more. I could be doing better. No, you are doing enough. I am doing enough. You are doing enough in your life. You have been doing enough in your life. And when we remind ourselves of this, we can get through the tests in our life. We get through the tests with ease, and we learn more, and we grow more. And life is amazing. Another thing we need to keep in mind when going through these tests is that nothing will last forever. Look back in your life. Look back at the things that you have gone through in your life. Nothing has lasted forever. No hard time in your life has lasted forever, right? It always passes every single time. The hardships, the difficulties, the challenges, the tests that the universe throws at us, we end up getting through it. You see, when we're going through it in the moment, it seems hard. It seems so confusing, like, why am I going through this? Why, universe, why am I going through this? Why is it so hard? But every single time we end up getting through it. Every single time we get through it. We get through it. We find a way through. Because human beings, we always find a way, right? We always find a way. As long as you don't give up, as long as you keep trying, you will find a way through it. I promise you, you will find a way through it. No matter what test you are going through in your life during this time, you will get through it. This too shall pass, okay? Here's a mantra that I love to say, okay? Hard times never last. This too shall pass. Hard times never last. This too shall pass. When you tell yourself this, you remember that nothing is permanent. You remember the impermanence of absolutely everything in this life. Even the good times, okay? I will always say this. The good times and the hard times, they never last. The good times come, we enjoy them, life is amazing, and then it starts to slip and life can get tough. But you will get through it. The good news is that you will get through it. Okay? When we go through these tests, oftentimes we forget who we are. We forget what we stand for, and we forget why we started our journey and our mission in the first place. But it's so important and it's so helpful to remember why you started this journey in the first place. Remember who you are. Remember why you are here. Remember what makes you passionate. What is it that makes you passionate in life? I want you to move towards those things. Never give up. Move towards what makes you happy. Move towards what lights your spirit on fire every single day. Okay, for me, I am very passionate about health. I am very passionate about becoming healthy, eating life-giving foods, and maintaining health, because I know how important it is, okay? I know how important health is and how much we can take it for granted until you're in the hospital and you're sick, okay? Then you're like, oh, I should have been healthier. You really I should have been healthier. I should have ate healthier, lived a healthier life. So I am passionate about life. It lights me up. It makes me happy. It makes me excited. Being healthy makes me excited, which a lot of people around me, find kind of weird. They don't really understand it. Like, you eat kale and that makes you happy. That is the strangest thing ever. But no, that makes me happy, okay? Other things that make me happy, filming videos, expressing my authenticity, expressing my truth. This is something I'm passionate about. And when I am remembering and focusing on the things that make me happy and that make me feel alive, I am able to get through these tests that the universe is throwing at me, right? Follow your passions, follow your heart. When you are living in your heart, you are remembering your power, remembering your strength as a human being. So always follow the things that make you happy, that make you passionate about life. Crystals. Here is a wonderful Lemurian quartz necklace that I wrapped. You can actually find this exact one on my crystal shop right now, Freedom Vibes Crystals. So if you want it, you can have it. Here it is. I love crystals. I love crystal energy, working with crystals, working with moldavite, working with Libyan desert glass, quartz, all kinds of crystals, agate, everything, okay? There are so many wonderful crystals to work with, and that is what makes me passionate. And when I am living in my passions, I am a happy person. I am uplifted. I am strong. I am who I am, and I can now get through anything the universe throws my way. This is how we can get through the tests. We need to remember who we are, remember our passions, remember our strength, and you will get through these tests that you are going through. The most important thing to remember when going through these tests is that it will pass. It will pass. These tests will pass. It won't last forever. You will get through it. Much love to every single one of you. Much power to you on your journey, on your spiritual journey. Much power and strength and capability to you. You will get through it. It's a new season, everyone. Remember your power. Remember your strength. Remember your passions. And keep enjoying your life. Keep being you. Keep remembering who you are. Keep living your best life. Much love to you. I want you to like this video, comment down below some ways that you are powering through your tests in life right now. I want you to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Again, go in the description, check out my crystal shop, Freedom Vibes Crystals. You can find crystals just like this and more. And also join the Patreon, link in the description, and you can donate to me down below. Much love to you on this beautiful day. The sunlight, I'm absorbing the vitamin D, and it feels so amazing. I hope you are doing the same. Much love. Get out in nature. Get out in the nature space and breathe in some fresh air today. I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.